Hello, this is Brayden deRijke's video project for chemistry. And we're going to start it off with the difference between coefficients and subscripts. The subscripts are a part of the formulas, and once the formulas for the reactants and products are determined, the subscripts may not be changed. The coefficients indicate the number of each substance involved in the reaction and may be changed in order to balance the equation. Okay, we are going to start with the decomposition. So we're going to start with H2O, and then we're going to go to H2 and O2. Okay, now first we have to draw our little line. Then we have to put our H's and our O's. Then we have to put how many of them are. There are 2 H's on this side, 2 oxygen, 2 H's, and then 1 oxygen. Now, since it's not balanced, we need to multiply the side by 2 in order, and then we put a 2 there to balance it out. And then since this 2 is right there, 2 needs to go right here. So the final equation is 2H2O goes to 2H2 plus O2. And that is the decomposition reaction. Alright, now that we have gotten our decomposition, we are going to do our double replacement reaction. So, we are going to start out with Zn plus HCl. I think this is going to go to, put a space, hold on, I gotta reset. ZnCl2 plus H2S. So first we're going to draw a line. We're going to draw our components, ZnHCl. And then we are going to draw on the other side, CH CL, and oh, I forgot to add an S here. Put an S there. SS. Okay, now we need to add how many there are. So there is going to be 1 Cn, 1 H, 1 Cl, and 1 S. Same on the other side. 1 Cn, there's going to be 2 Cls this time, and there's going to be 2 H's and then 1 S. So since this is not balanced right now, I'm going to have to add our lines because we just need them. And then to balance it out, we need to multiply this side by 2 and right here by 2. So Cl, we put that, since this side was multiplied by 2, we put the 2 right here because the Cl is multiplied by 2. Then, since this was H was multiplied by 2, also on the side, the 2 goes there. It works out. This is just going to be 1 because it's the filler. And then on this side, nothing got multiplied, so we're just going to add 1's as fillers. Our final equation will be 1 ZnS plus 2 HCl going to 1 ZnCl2 plus 1 H2S. That is our final equation for our double replacement reaction. Lastly, we will have our carbon combustion reaction. So we're going to have pentacarbon and decahydride. Now you know penta means 5, so C5 and deca means 10, so that means 10H, or H10. Then we're going to have to plug it into our equation. So C5H10 plus space O2, and this is going to go to space CO2 plus the space H2O. Now we draw a line to separate it. That's step number 1. We draw a line on our equations, or our components, just CHO, CHO, same on the other side. Now we have to add how many there are. So there is going to be 5 carbon, 10 hydrogen, and 2 oxygen. This side we have 1 carbon, and then we're going to have 2 hydrogen. We're going to have 3 oxygen, because there are 2 here and 1 here. So in order, we need to balance this carbon out first. So we're going to do times 5. And that's going to go, that number is going to go right here. So we got 5 carbon right here. So 5 is our final answer for there. And then what we need to do next is multiply this 2 to match the 10. So we need to multiply it by 5. So we're going to take this 5, put it right here, because there are 5 H's. Now that there are 5 here and the 5 here, this 5 goes up, because there are 2 oxygen here and the 5 carbon here. These 2 make a 10. And then there's 1 oxygen here, 5 here, that makes 5. 10 plus 5 is 15. So this 15 is going to be our new oxygen count. So we're going to erase this 3, put a 15 there. And then, so that means over here, we're going to have 15 over 2. But we can't have the whole equation divided by 2. So we're just going to multiply the entire equation by 2. So our final equation should be 2C5H10 plus 15O2 going to 10CO2 plus 10H2O. This is our final equation for our carbon combustion. Now, 2 misconceptions that I think people might make is when they have to do this oxygen displacement here. And then the second misconception I might see people making is when they also have to put the 2 here, and to balance it out they have to put the 2 here. So those are the 2 misconceptions I might see people making. Alright, thank you. It is me, Brayden deRijke, signing off.